What's up, guys? Today I'm checking out Alicia Keys' debut studio album titled Songs in A Minor, requested by Dan Spurs. Big shout out to you. Surprisingly, I have not heard a single track off of this album. I don't know how, because I feel like usually when it comes to like bigger artists like her, of this caliber, like I've heard like bits and pieces from here and there, and kind of like bounced around. But with this album, I don't know, I just have not heard a single track. Like I'm looking at the track listing right now, and I look through, my YouTube, video catalog. I have not heard a single song off of this album. How? Well, to be fair, I haven't really heard a whole lot of Alicia Keys' music either. So that is also, a thing. But let me pull up the wiki page real quick, which I have open. Boom. And go through this. All right. So yeah, like I said, this is her debut studio album, so this should be fun. Very curious to hear, just how this sounds. But yeah, released on June 26, 2001 by J Records. Classically trained pianist Keys wrote, arranged, and produced. Wait, hold up. The majority of the album herself. Aha. Okay, headphones already going off. What? Wait, did I know this in the past? I feel like maybe I knew this, but I forgot. And now I'm like relearning it again for the first time. That is sick, bro. I love that. I don't know. It's something about whenever someone is able to like one man army, or in this case, one woman army, their own music. It's different, man. It just hits different. Like, no offense to people who are just, singers and lead the producing and, the writing of lyrics to somebody else. But when you're able to do all of that yourself and like put, what's on your heart and mind on wax in that moment, it just makes me that much more attached to whatever it is I'm listening to, because I'm knowing like, oh, this is what this person was feeling and they wrote this down themselves. This is what, Alicia Keys was, hearing in her head, and she put this on wax. Like she wanted it to sound like this, so it sounds like this. It's just different, like I said, compared to like if somebody else were to do all that. But yeah, I did not know that, or if I did, I forgot, which is also very possible. Let's see. Though she frequently worked with her then partner Carrie Brothers. Okay, so it's not all her; it's majority and then Carrie Brothers. The efforts resulted in a neo soul record fusing contemporary classical music with R&B, soul, and jazz, alongside influences of hip hop, blues, and gospel. Brother, okay, real talk. This is sounding like the greatest R&B album of all time. Like what am I about to listen to right now? Holy. Lyrics focus on themes of love, perseverance, self-worth, survival, and introspection. Despite the album's title, only two of its tracks are composed in the key of A minor. Okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But yeah, genres, we don't even need to look at that. We just kind of went through that already. Four singles: Fallin, A Woman's Worth. Okay, I know this one. This is a cover, right? No, no. What am I thinking of? What's that Maxwell song? Well, it's not a Maxwell song, but it's a song that Maxwell covered as well. Oh, This Woman's Work. Okay, I'm thinking of that. Wait, How Come You Don't Call Me? Wait, what? Okay, yeah, this album, this album is wow. It's looking really stacked. That's looking really stacked, and also how ironic that I decide to wear, the Prince chain today, and there's also a Prince song or Prince cover on this album. I feel like there's a little bit of irony there. Um, and Girlfriend is the fourth one. But yeah, I think honestly, wait, did I pull up the wiki? Okay, yeah, y'all can see. I think honestly, we just go ahead, hop straight into this one. Um, okay, it's a pretty lengthy album, but at the same time, not really. It's just it has a lot of songs, but the songs aren't like crazy long. Um, yeah, I think we just go ahead and hop straight into this one though. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Starting now with track number one. Oh wait. Actually, I'm curious. Features. Not really any features on this album, which I guess makes sense. But yeah, track number one, Piano and I. Let's check it out. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna do this all in one sitting. I would like to, but I gotta keep it a buck. My back is killing me right now. And on top of that, my voice is hurting. But I'm gonna try and trek through it and get through this entire thing in one sitting if I can. But yeah, let's check it out. Piano and I. You know what? Also, I'm gonna pull up lyrics. I'm not gonna be looking at them for the most part, but I just want to have them up just in case. And also, just in case, I want to like look at them in that moment and like understand what she just said if I misinterpreted something. But yeah, there we go. Boom. Let's go.
Hell, oh, my goodness. I didn't know I was here.
Okay, so this is like the interlude or intro.
Do you know my name? Always got to try.
I know this.
No matter how long that shit take. Yeah.
This is the Beethoven song. I forget the name of it. I know
Whatever tries to stop you from living, flip it. Welcome home. Cause right now what I have to do is I gotta amp myself up as well as you. So yeah, so what, it took me like maybe 2 years and shit, but I'm feeling prepared, you know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling a little more ready for the world and less lost as I once was. So come on, what you waiting on? Feel me, feel me, feel me. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. What?
Okay, definitely get that hip hop, vibe from that one for sure, and especially on the second half, obviously. Felt like something I could hear like Wu-Tang rapping over, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that was like a little interlude, slash intro. So that, that doesn't really count as like an actual song. But yeah, that was cool. The way she like flipped that Beethoven song and kind of made it into like her own thing. Cool. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to track number two and the fourth single, Girlfriend. Surprising this doesn't have a music video, but it's all good.
Yeah. 2000. Alicia Keys. JD, what? Come on. Maybe silly for me to feel this way about you.
Okay, so remember how I said the last track? It sounded like something I could hear Wu-Tang rapping on? Tell me why this is like an actual song that Wu-Tang rapped on. Whatever like the sample is, or maybe it's just like sampling straight up that Wu-Tang song. I don't know. But hold up, real quick. Jeez, I know we just started, but I mean, come on, man. Y'all know me. Alicia Keys, Girlfriend, sample? Oh yeah, Brooklyn Zoo. Holy, I have not heard that song in forever. But like, you can always tell like a Wu Tang, production when you hear it, bro. But yeah, let's go and continue.
And her, 'cause I know
reference. That was fire. That was fire. I like that a lot. Man, I can tell I'm gonna be in for a good time with this album. Like off rip, we just go straight into a song that's just casually sampling Brooklyn Zoo. Just like, yep, that just happened. Uh, and like she pulled it off the way she did it, like you could tell it was like a sample, but it was still like woven in there really smoothly, like to the point where it didn't really make the song feel, any less because of that. Like it, I don't know, it like the way she worked the hip hop with the R&B on this one, it was tight. I liked it. I definitely liked it. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to the third track number three, which is "How Come You Don't Call Me." I'm very interested to hear this one. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, um, I remember seeing her perform this song. Actually, I'm pretty sure with Prince. Yeah. I remember seeing her perform this with Prince. So this will be interesting to like actually hear, the official song now, instead of like the live performance. But yeah, let's check it out.
But all I want to know, baby, is if what we had was good. Oh. Just pick up the phone.
I wonder how many people have heard this song and didn't even realize this is a Prince cover.
Keep your picture beside my bed. And I still remember everything you said. I always thought our love was so right. I guess I was wrong. Always thought you'd be by my side, Papa. Now you're gone, and I'm not trying to hear that. What I wanna know, baby, what we had was good. How come you don't call me anymore? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Still at the fire on a rainy night. You ain't think that, did you? I still like it better when you're holding me tight. You know, yeah. Everybody said that we should never part. No. Kinda good together. Tell me, baby, why you wanna go and break my heart? Hey, ooh, all I wanna know is, baby, what we had was good.
Working in there too.
Come, you don't call me anymore. Oh, hey, why you playing? Sometimes it feels like I'm gonna die if you don't call me proper. Oh, you got the time, but get down on my knees. Oh, beg you, please. Oh,
Ooh.
won't you call me sometime, Papa?
All right, now she's just taking them to church. A little bit of jazz.
Can't you just pick up the phone? You
That was fire.
Hello? Hey, what's up, baby?
Oh,
Damn, I've
snap.
been calling
Okay.
you
Mike
all
Epps
day.
cameo.
Oh, you're breaking up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I got hit by a bus today, baby. A big bus. Are you there? You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Okay, a little comedy at the end too. I definitely want to check out the official audio just so I can kind of just hear, the natural raw song without like the music video aspects. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was fire, man. Like one thing I'm realizing as well, and I know I'm only like three. Yeah, this is only the third track so far. Technically the second. Um, but I don't think this is gonna be like more traditional R&B or not. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't know if this album is gonna have like the more traditional R&B songs on it. Like usually when I listen to an R&B album or when I'm about to listen to an R&B album, I kind of know what to expect. Like I kind of expect like you know the sappy love R&B songs, and maybe this album will have those. But I expect that if it does, that in some way they're gonna be intricate and unique because so far I feel like every song on this album has just been really really dynamic. Like there hasn't really been um I mean, I'm only two tracks in. I can't really call it, but you know what I mean? Like it just has that vibe about it. But yeah, that was How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore. And now we're gonna move on to the fourth track, which is the let's see, fourth track, first single, Fallin. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Another video. Ah, that song was such a bopper.
I keep on falling in and I love with you.
Oh, okay. I know this one. I know this one. Now, like it just hit me. I know this one. I'm not sure if this is an original song or a cover as well, though. But I've definitely heard this one. Maybe not the entirety of it, but I know the chorus bits and how the song sounds, like the overall feel of the song. Like I know it. Let me see. Is this a cover? I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it. But yeah, this song was huge. I remember like hearing this one a few times on the radio. Yeah,
Sometimes
let's
I
go.
love you and I love with you. Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes I feel good.
And of course, we got a classic music video audio here.
Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. Oh, I never felt this way.
prison? Or are they just casually driving by a
I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. I'm falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you. I'm falling in and out of love with you. I never loved someone the way that I love you.
Okay, interesting. That was an interesting way to kind of twist that because I was expecting it to be like more of like a makeup to breakup sort of deal, but it turns out he's just in prison and she's probably just having a hard time like being faithful because of that, and it's just like you know, yeah, on and off because of him being in prison. Sort of like actually no, it's not like that. I was gonna say like sort of like Weebay from The Wire and like his wife, but she remained faithful to him only because of who he was, really. But yeah, that was a great song. I really enjoyed it. Very iconic song. Like I 100% remember hearing bits and pieces of this, growing up, and yeah, this is an iconic song. Sucks that the audio on this music video was as terrible as it was, but still listenable. But yeah, the audio is definitely a little lacking on the video. But yeah, that was Fallin. Now we're gonna move on to track number 5, I believe now. Yeah, track number 5, Troubles.
Dear Lord, can you take it away? This pain in my heart that just follows me by day. And at night it stalks me like the shadows on my wall.
Feel like the world is closing on me. Feel like my dreams will never come to me. I keep on slipping deeper into myself, and I'm scared, so scared. If you're troubled, you just gotta let go. All your hustles ain't for nothing. Just gotta take it slow and leave me, baby. All you do is let go. Why does it feel that my mind is constantly trying to pull me down? I can't seem to get away. Continuous mistakes I know I made before. How long will I
Love
feel so
that piano in there.
you got to let it go. You're worried, baby. Just gotta let it go. I know. All the hustles ain't for nothing. Just gotta take it slow and leave it, baby. All you do is let it
Can't stop.
If you're troubled, just gotta let it go.
I mean, where do I begin? Where do I begin? Okay, yeah, this album is gonna be phenomenal. I mean, it already is phenomenal. Holy smoke, bruh! Like, how are we only like 4 or 5 tracks in? Okay, 5 tracks in, and it's like this good. Like, and I'm not even like trying to be like over the top, dramatic, sarcastic, glazing, none of that. Like, this album is legit really good. Like that honestly might be my favorite song too, to be honest. Like, I really like the vibe of that one with the piano in there as well. Oh man, that was smooth. That's like a late night jammer type of vibe too. Definitely going on the playlist. I mean, this album so far is really, really solid, bro. Like, every track I would say is like legit a 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10 at the least. But so far, I'm really enjoying every track. That was probably my favorite one, Troubles. Um, wow. Okay, yeah, bro. What the frick? Okay, there's no way this album remains like just this good, right? This level of consistency, right? Surely not. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to the next one. Track number 6, Rock With You. Wait, wait, no way. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, now you're just going like crazy with the covers. Um, ooh, it's got a little bit of like a Curtis Mayfield sort of vibe, 70s. the way that she's just effortlessly blending all these different, sounds and styles into like an R&B or hip hop format, some cases both, is insane, bro. It is absolutely insane. Like, I don't know, like this feels so like just different from a lot of the music. I don't know if I've ever heard really anything um on this level of execution, like this is just done so like effortlessly, like I said. Like it's insane just how good this sounds, for it being like this came out in 2001 too, and it still has like such a, I don't know, in my opinion, a modern, feel to it. Like this has a lot of re-listenability. Um, but yeah, this song itself was really nice. Definitely had like a bit of a Curtis Mayfield, Superfly sort of thing going on with the beat, which I thought it was going to be like an instrumental, if I'm being honest. But um, yeah, I enjoyed that one for sure. That was nice. And now we're going to move on to the next track. Track number 7, A Woman's Worth, which is also the second single. Yep. Okay. Let's check it out.
I keep on falling in and out. Woo! I'll be back. Hey, yo, Shorty, what's up? You looking good today. So you gonna give me some time or what?
What you talking about, shorty? What you know about a woman's work?
Wait, same guy from another video that was in jail, no? Wait, did the music videos tell like a story or something? That would be sick.
Pearls, take me on a cruise around the world. Baby, you know I'm worth it. Dinner lit by candles, run my bubble bath, make love tenderly to last and last. Baby, you know I'm worth it.
Okay, wait, quick pause. I just realized that first verse. Wait, was that a reference to International Lover?
You could buy me diamonds, you could buy me pearls, take me on a cruise around the world.
Hold up. Feel free to skip ahead like 30, 40 seconds if I'm like aggravating anybody out there, because I know it's definitely happening. You can stone me later.
Right here is free. Buy you time. Let me take you round the world. Buy you diamonds and pearls.
Okay, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, maybe. It's close. It's cutting it real close.
Baby, you know I'm worth it. Dinner lit by candles, run my bubble bath, make love tenderly to last and last. Baby, you know I'm worth it. Wanna please, wanna keep, wanna treat your woman right. Not just dough, but a show that you know she's worth your time. You will lose if you choose to refuse to put treat you like a real woman should. Baby, I know you're worth it. If you never play me, promise not to bluff. I hold you down when it gets rough. 'Cause baby, I know you're worth it. She walks the mile, makes you smile, all the while being true. Don't take for granted the passions that she has for you. You will lose if you choose to refuse to put her first. She will and she can find a man who knows her worth. Knows a real man, knows a real woman when he sees her. When he sees her. And a real woman knows a real man ain't afraid to please her. And a real woman knows a real man always comes first. First, baby. And a real man just can't deny a woman's worth. No need to read between the lines, spelled out for you. Spelled out for you. Just hear this song, 'cause you can't go wrong when you value. Better value. Sing it
Yeah.
'Cause a real man knows a real woman when he sees her. When he sees her. And a real woman knows a real man ain't afraid to please her. And a real woman knows a real man always comes first. First, baby. And a real man just can't deny a woman's worth.
Okay. Seems pretty straightforward. Seems pretty straightforward enough. Yeah, I mean, this entire song is her just schooling everybody on, what a real man looks like and what it takes to be a real man, and how, you have to put the woman first and, that sort of thing. Definitely a lot of, schooling was in place during this song. Tell you that much. Now reverse the roles. I'm kidding. I say that because I recently saw who was it? I think it was Tracy Morgan, and he was doing a role swapped version of Tyrone by Erykah Badu, or I think it was Tracy Morgan. Maybe it was somebody else, and it was hilarious, bro. It was freaking hilarious. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. That was nice for sure. Definitely a song that people can look at, learn from, and kind of better themselves in their relationship with. But yeah, that was A Woman's Worth, and now we're gonna move on to the next track number 7. No, track number 8. Jane Doe. Interesting, not John Doe, Jane Doe. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Alicia. What's up, Candy? Man, these Jane Does be killing me thinking they slick with it. For real. Drop the beat.
Who is that?
Alicia Keys. Candy. Collabo.
Candy
Let's talk
Burns.
about the situation, about how you came with information that's negative in every which way, just dissing my man in our relations. You say he's cheating, want me to leave him. I changed my mind, I think I'll keep him. Listening to you will leave me lonely, that's not what I'm trying to be. 'Cause I'll be crazy to let my man go and let some other Jane Doe, the man try to steal him. Oh no, she's crazy to let my man go and let some other Jane Doe, the man try to steal him. Oh no. See, I caught you trying to check my man out. How about
Man.
explain what that's all about? Thank you.
Okay, Last time pausing, I promise. Y'all can stone me later. But like so much of the production on this album is just so easy to listen to. Like songs like these are like, yeah, like you could listen to this any time of the day and it'll hit just as much.
Fake like I wouldn't know, but I got something for you. Go mess around and up in a chokehold. Girl, I think it's time for you to go away from my man and me. That's the way it's gonna be. Crazy, crazy. Man, go, man, some other chain though. And then try to steal him. Oh no, oh no, crazy, crazy. Man, go, man, some other chain though. And then try to steal him. Oh no, oh no. I love my man. He loves me more. He may not be the perfect man, but I don't plan to let him go I'm trying to steal him, oh no. I'd be crazy. My man, some chain though. Try to steal him. Oh no, no, no. Crazy, my man, go. Some chain though. Try to steal him. Oh no, can't have him, oh no. Jado can't have him, oh no. Jado can't have him, oh no. Jado can't have him, oh no. Crazy man go, some man go. Oh no, Jado, oh no. Said you got to be crazy. Don't just think for a minute. No, no, crazy to let my man
I mean, come on, man. Come on, bro. Like what do I need to say, honestly? What do I need to say that already, hasn't been, gathered by simply listening to the song? Like really? Like, come on, man. Yeah, I don't really need to say anything here. That was just such a smooth track. It's not super over the top, but I feel like it's just right. You know what I mean? It's definitely got like a bit of like mm, hip hop flavor, but it's not like, once again, it's not like the entire song is like basing itself around like the hip hop flavor. Like R&B is the foundation of this album, but like all of like the building blocks, the little bricks in between, like they're compromised of like the hip hop and jazz and funk and all of that stuff. That's how I'm viewing this album so far. But yeah, that was a really nice track though, Jane Doe. And now we're gonna move on to the next one, track number 9, Goodbye.
Bye bye. How do you love someone that hurts you oh so bad with intentions good? Was all he ever had. But how do I let go when I've loved him for so long and I've given him all that I could? long, and I've given him all that I could. Was there something wrong that we did? Or 'cause others infiltrated? Or we're wrong with something once so good? How do you find the words to say goodbye? Find the words to say. Your heart don't have the heart to no, my heart don't have the heart to say goodbye. Goodbye. No words to say. Is this the end? Are you sure? How should you know when you've never been here before? It's so hard to just let go when this is the one and only love I've ever known. So how do you find the words when it's been so long to say goodbye? To say goodbye. Heart don't have the heart to say. To say goodbye. To say goodbye. Find the words to say goodbye. Find the words to say. To say goodbye. To say goodbye, my love. Words to say.
I would say this song is the closest, song on the album so far or the closest song to like, that traditional kind of like 90s or 2000s R&B sound and feel that I'm used to hearing, when it comes to like 90s and 2000s R&B. But honestly, I enjoyed that one. That was nice. I definitely, thought that this one was one of the weaker tracks in my opinion so far though. Like it's not a bad song. It's just, compared to the other songs, what I mean? It's not up there for me personally, but I enjoyed it still. Goodbye. And yeah, now we're gonna move on to the next one. Track number 10? Let me see. Yeah, track number 10, The Life. But yeah, that was a solid track. I just, that one felt more like, traditional 90s, 2000s R&B. And honestly, if I'm being honest, like I feel like by the end of this album, this will kind of like, how do I say this? Cause like when it comes to like 2000s R&B, y'all know how I am. I feel like this album legit might like save my view on like 2000s R&B as a whole. Like no joke, this album might be the savior of 2000s R&B. Like I still probably wouldn't really consider myself a fan of 2000s R&B like that, but yeah, this album is making me low-key reconsider. But yeah, next track, let's go. Ooh, hold up. Okay, this is hard already.
I'm coming closer and
Sound
closer
like
to
that just southern.
my mind. 'Cause when it rains, it pours. Isn't life worth more? I don't even know what I'm hustling for. You gotta do what you gotta do.
guess it's more like southern hip hop inspiration.
Looking back, I see all of us. This madness makes me wanna holler. I want slowly, eternally, I'm dying. Pillow gazing away from all my crying. There is nothing more to be here for. Take me away, I can't live that life no more. If you look into my eyes, my life, heart's lit. Can you see what I'm seeing? Gotta keep moving. This is my trying to get over. Trying to get over. I'm just trying to get over. Trying to get over. I'm gonna get over. This is the
That was cold. I like that one a lot. See, that's what I love about this album, bro. Like, I just love how unique it sounds for an R&B album. Like, I don't know, I just wouldn't think to expect to hear a song like this on an R&B album, to put it quite simply. Um, but yeah, now that I'm hearing it, it's like, how have I not heard this before on an R&B album? You know what I mean? Like, it's such a dope album so far. I'm loving it. And yeah, that one was real cool. Had a really I don't know, really sly, slick, southern hip hop sort of feel to it. And yeah, I really enjoyed that one. The bass line was popping, just fantastic song in my opinion. Definitely a viber. But now we're gonna move on to track number 11, Mr. Man. Let's go.
Something about the way you smiled at me just drove me wild. Wish I could
slight Latin feel to it.
If there's no way meet at the bar and say you can't. 'Cause I don't wanna be unfair to Mr. Man. Unfair to Mr. Man. Unfair to Mr. Man. Unfair to Mr. Man. Unfair. Like the way you've given me attention through the night. Maybe I've had too much Remy, my man's right by my side. Every time I get you watching me, feel something down my spine. I'll play the game, it's just for fun and only for tonight. Oh, now it makes you feel the way you do. I think you're hoping there's a chance for me and you. Should I meet you at the bar and say we can't? 'Cause I don't wanna be unfair to Mr. Man. Unfair to Mr. Man. Unfair to Mr. Man.
Hey, this one is kind of a vibe or two though.
I know all you wanna know is answers. 'Cause you can give me what I need. You can give me everything I need. We both know that we're attracted. Should we let our desires lead? I know if you feel the way I do. I know you know. I wanna know if there's a chance for me and you. Tell me if there's no way meet at the bar and say you can't. 'Cause I don't wanna be unfair, Mr. Man. Feel the way I do. You wanna know? I know you do. If there's a chance for me and you. If there's no way meet at the bar and say you can't. We can't. I don't wanna be unfair. I wanna know if you feel the way I do. Do you feel me, baby? I wanna know if there's a chance for me and you. Tell me if there's no way meet at the bar and say you can't. 'Cause I don't wanna be unfair, Mr. Man.
Okay, I like that one. The violin, very nice, and it also had like a bit of a Latin feel to it as well, which I feel like goes hand in hand with the theme of the song. They're both trying to like essentially battle temptation, and is it worth it? But they don't want to be unfair to or she doesn't want to be unfair to her significant other, in this case a Mr. Man. So yeah, that was a good song though. I definitely enjoyed that one. I'm not sure who Jimmy Cozier is. I feel like I should know who that is. I probably do. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. That was nice. Now we're gonna move on to track number 12. Never Felt This Way. Let's go ahead and check it out.
There will never come a day you will ever hear me say that I'm 'Cause your arms, they keep away the lonelies. When I look into your eyes, then I realize all I need is you in my life. All I need is you in my life. 'Cause I never felt this way about loving. No, never felt so good, baby. Never felt this way about loving. It feels so good.
That was beautiful. Also, that was an interlude, which I did not know. But yeah, that was beautiful. All of the piano work on this album has been, spectacular. And, it sucks that this is kind of like limited to an interlude, if I'm being honest, because that legit, I felt like could have been like a 3-4 minute long song and it would have been a banger. But I still really enjoyed that. That was nice. Um, Also, am I like tripping or is that like the never felt so good, never felt this way? Like, is that from another song? Like, I don't know why that sounded so familiar. I don't know. That felt and sounded very familiar. Um, Hold up, real quick. I doubt this is like a sample of anything. It's probably just the case of it sounding similar to something else. But let me see. Oh my goodness. Oh, of course. Okay. I saw that Brian Knight was, or played a part in this song and one of the other ones as well, but this is like a cover. Okay, this is literally a cover of one of his songs. Okay, it's like a straight up one-to-one cover. Um, okay then. Yeah, y'all can just revoke the card at any moment. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Track number 13, Butterflies. Let's go. Oh, see, like once again, the piano work, absolutely amazing.
Lately, when I look into your eyes, you're the only one I need in my life. Maybe I just don't know how to describe how lovely you make me feel inside. You give me butterflies, got me flying so high in the sky. I can't control the butterflies. You give me butterflies, got me flying so high in the sky. I can't control the butterflies. It seemed like the likely thing. From the start you told me I would be your queen, but never had I imagined such a feeling. Joy is what you bring. I wanna give you everything. You give me butterflies, got me flying so high in the sky. I can't control the butterflies. You give me butterflies, got me flying so high in the sky. I can't control these butterflies. You
What the hell? Ah. Okay, yeah. This isn't anything new at this point. Like this album has been, fantastic and remains fantastic. I'm not even surprised really, but it's just crazy just how good these songs are, man. I love these types of songs from her a lot, like the ones with just, the piano, the guitar, uh, and her vocals is just beautiful, man. Holy. These are like genuine vibers right here. Like, yeah, these are nice. But yeah, that was Butterflies. Definitely enjoyed that one. Just anytime you listen to a song and just zone out, that's how you know it's a good song. Truly. Like, and I feel like on this album, I've done that uh, quite a few times. A lot of times I've been trying to like, keep my eyes open and pay attention to lyrics and whatnot, but the production on this album is fantastic. I love it. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to track number 14. Why do I feel so sad? Let's check it out.
Friends we've been for so long. Now true colors are showing. Makes me wanna cry. Oh, yes, it does. 'Cause I had to say goodbye. By now I should know that in time things must change. So it shouldn't be so bad. So why do I feel
Okay, that was cool. Wasn't the biggest fan of that one, but like the production, vocals, everything, very nice. Very very how do I say that? Like it doesn't sound or feel any different than the rest of the album, but I don't know, I just wasn't the hugest fan of this one overall. I thought it was solid though. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to the next track. Track number what, 15? Yeah, track number 15. Caged Bird. Interesting title. Check it out.
Right now,
Oh, it's got like that
like a bird
vintage crackle
caged
effect.
without a key. Everyone comes to stare at me with so much joy and revelry. They don't know how I feel inside. Through my smile, I cry. They don't know what they're doing to me, keeping me from flying. That's why I say that I know why the caged bird sings. Only joy comes from song. She's so rare and beautiful to others. Why not just set her free so she can fly, 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 spreading her wings in her song. Let her fly, 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 for the whole world to see. Hey, she's like caged bird, fly, fly. Ooh, just let her fly, just let her fly, just let her fly. Spread the wings, spread the beauty.
I mean, I expected as much, considering the title, Caged Bird, beautiful song, very fitting. It was interesting that it had like that, like vintage record popping, sound effect throughout the song. I wonder what was like the idea behind that, because I didn't really, I don't know, I guess just to make it feel vintage, but I didn't really see like a reason, for it to have that feel. But I mean, I enjoyed it nonetheless. But I was just curious on that. But yeah, beautiful song, beautiful lyrics and meaning, and yeah. Now we're gonna move on to the final track, track number 16, "Loving You," which was a hidden track apparently. That's cool. I like hidden tracks. It must have been so dope back in the day though, like having the CD and then like, you know, after that song just being over, Cage Bird, just being like, oh, that's the album. And then like the hidden track plays. Cause I don't know how it worked for this album, but it was a Prince album that I have that like had like a hidden track as well. And what it would do is it would like the hidden track would be track number like 34 and the album would end on like track number 16 or something like that. So it would just like, each track in between would be like 5 seconds or something, and it would play that five, then next, then next, then next. So you didn't really, I feel like you wouldn't have known that there was like anything else on the album if you didn't just sit through all of those. Um, but I guess if you have like those like in between tracks, you probably assume that there is a hidden track, you know? But yeah, regardless, let's check this one out. Loving You. Let's go.
Ooh. Yeah, let me try something real quick.
If I gave you forever, would you take care of me?
Oh yeah, this is definitely. I was like, it's kind of giving gospel vibes, but I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to wait, let it build a little bit, and then say it. But yeah, this is definitely giving off some gospel vibes for sure.
Would you
In Vogue or something.
Would you take me for granted? Run away. Those wonderful things that you do, they got me feeling in love with you, in love with you. 'Cause loving you is easy, comes so naturally. Loving you is easy, comes so naturally. I would give you laughter, oh, so much more than that. Oh, yes, I would. Anything you're after, I will climb the highest mountain to bring it back. You better believe those wonderful things that you do, they got me feeling in love with you, in love with you. Loving you is easy, comes so naturally. Loving you is easy, comes so naturally. I will stay by your side, whether I'm wrong, whether I'm right. Oh, it's incredible. With you, I intend to spend the rest of my life. Yeah, loving you is easy, comes so naturally. Loving you is easy, comes so it comes so natural. Loving you, darling, so easy. It's loving you, it's easy. Oh yeah, it comes so natural. Loving you is easy, darling. Oh yeah, loving you is easy. I'll be loving you forever. It comes so natural.
Okay. Yeah, that was more once again of like a traditional R&B meets gospel style song. Although this was definitely more gospel than R&B. I feel like. But yeah, I still enjoy that one. That was nice. And yeah, that was the final track on the album. What is that sound? Is that hail? It's got to be because it's like raining, but it's like pebbles or something. Um, but yeah, that was the final track on the album. I am still like really impressed at how good this album, was, and in her as an artist. Like, I'm be honest, like I said earlier in the intro, like I'm not sure if I ever knew that she like played and produced her own music, but just once again, like taking that into consideration while listening to this album definitely enhanced my experience of it because it's like I feel that much more connected with every song. Just knowing that this is, I'm listening to something that came from her directly instead of like, somebody else on the side or a producer somewhere in France or something like that. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, let me switch this over. I did have some like slight complaints with the album, but nothing serious. It's just like you know personal minor gripes. Um, okay, so the only one that really matters, yeah, I mean, and the only one that I really have is that I felt like let me switch this to. I felt like the latter half of the album. I'm not sure where it starts. No, this one was good. That was good. That was good. I don't know. It felt like as a whole though, like some of the songs on the latter half of the album didn't really have the same amount of depth as some of the earlier songs. Like I feel like the album starts off on like such a high note, um, and there's so much depth to the lyrics, the production. It just comes out swinging straight out the gate, right? And I feel like at the halfway mark, maybe a little bit after that, it just kind of like loses a little bit of that steam, but it's still like great songs. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. These are still like incredible songs. Jane Doe was a great song. Woman's Worth, nice classic R&B jam. Goodbye. I wasn't the biggest fan of Goodbye. I mean, it wasn't bad either, but it was definitely more of like, that traditional, um, typical cookie cutter, I guess, R&B, which I'm just not the biggest fan of personally. The Life, that was a good one. Mr. Man was a good one. Oh, the interlude was amazing, which is funny because it is, a Brian McKnight song as well. But Butterflies, I liked. Why Do I Feel So Sad? I think this one was okay. Cageburg was amazing. Loving You was okay. And I feel like everything else, like before, like all this, fire, fire. Like, bruh, this album just came out the gate swinging, and I loved it. It was amazing. Um, but yeah, I will stand on this to the day I die. I think this will probably be like my all time favorite 2000s R&B album. Like especially once I get to re-listening to it and everything, kind of like really getting into the meat of this album. I feel like first listens they don't. It's not really anything. It's like I feel like the second, third, fourth listens that's where it's at. With a really good album, because then you really get a better feel for the songs. Like right now, I'm still like you know processing what I just heard. So a lot of this, I don't even remember some of these songs, to be honest. But I feel like that's just how it is, especially when you have like an album of this length. It's hard to just fully remember everything on the first listen. But second, third, fourth listens, fifth listens, all that, that's where it gets really good. So I'm definitely excited to re-listen to it. But yeah, this definitely made me appreciate Alicia Keys that much more. Like I had no idea that she was this talented. And if I did, like I said, I forgot. Somehow, some way, I forgot. Um, but yeah, it this makes me, like I said, that much more excited to potentially check out more of her music. And I actually have way more respect for her as an artist than I ever did. That's for sure. Just knowing, like I said, that she was directly involved with all of these songs, writing and producing, bro, that's saying something, bro. That is saying something. Not many artists, were doing that then, and damn sure not now. Uh, so yeah, it just makes me, that much more excited to dive more into her music, whether it be on camera or off camera. I don't know, but I'm definitely excited to check out more. I think maybe I could see myself doing a lot of her stuff off camera because as much as I love reacting to albums and music in general, I feel like with albums, I don't know, it's a little different because like I enjoy reacting to the albums, but at the same time, it takes away from the experience of listening to an album because it's like more of a how do I say this? Like with the lights, the mic, the camera, it's more like entertainment, performative, sort of a vibe. You know what I mean? Like whereas like if I were to listen to this album on my own, like I wouldn't have these blaring lights in my face, and like I'd probably interpret a lot of this album differently. But regardless, though, I enjoyed it, and yeah, man, I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. It was, and I will say this as well, very, very unique. Like the format of this album, like, and I know they said it in the beginning of the wiki, but like the way that this album is structured, like R&B is the foundation of this album. It just is. The base foundation of this album is flat out R&B. But the way that, everything is like intertwined into that is so dope, bro. Like the building blocks of this album are like hip hop, jazz, funk, soul, gospel, even. And I don't know, it's just so dope, man. So dope. I really enjoyed it. I don't know how you follow up with this, to be honest. Ooh, okay, wait. That's not a bad follow up. That is not a bad follow up right there. I've heard like a couple of songs off that album, and if like that album has the same consistency as those songs, yeah, that is not a bad follow up indeed. Um, but yeah, out of 10, I would give this album like a 9.5, like or a 9 to 9.5, somewhere in between there, because this album was freaking ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Like especially like the first like half of the album, it was so good, bro. Holy. Honestly, the entire album was great. To be honest, I don't know why I keep saying first half. It just I think because like these songs, like a lot of the earlier songs, were more memorable. Like they had more depth to them compared to the later ones. The later ones were still good. The production and everything was still, consistent, I would say. But I don't know. It's just something about the songs themselves didn't really, have the same amount of depth to them. Maybe lyrical, I guess. Um, but yeah, that was a great album, man. And yeah, I'm tired. I'm very tired actually, and I think I'm gonna call it there. But if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. That being said, much love, stay safe, and peace out.